break down the Maryland governor's race in a way nobody else is going to explain it. This is my Road to the Election series. We're 42 weeks away, where each week I, Jenny Abamu, a Maryland politics reporter, breaks down what is on your ballot. This week we're talking about the governor's seat. Last week we talked state delegates. Hit follow. I got 90 seconds. Let's get into this. First, the basics. Maryland governors serve 4-year terms. You can serve 2 terms in a row, then you have to sit it out. Primary is June 23rd, general election is November 3rd, and here's a wild stat. A Democrat incumbent governor hasn't lost since the 1950s. So who's running against the odds? There are 2 Democrats registered according to the Board of Election. On the Republican side, you got Ed Hale, a Baltimore businessman who actually switched from Democrat to Republican because he said he couldn't beat Moore's machine. And then you have John Merrick, an Air Force veteran and intelligence community guy, running with a former delegate. And of course, Larry Hogan still hasn't said no, but it is getting kind of late. February is its registration deadline. There's also a Green Party candidate. But given Moore's odds, I'm going to focus on him and the pitch that he's making for Maryland. In case you didn't notice all the stories, Governor Wes Moore just went on a full PR blitz last week before the legislature starts. And it's not just about getting his agenda through. It's about telling you who he is going to be as a leader. Moore is running on speed and execution.
Never be apologetic for going fast. In fact, go faster.
Think of it this way. Democrats often have nothing but bad things to say about President Trump. But the one thing Moore has said that he's admired about Trump is not the politics, but his ability to act decisively and execute on his ideas. Moore wants Democrat executives like himself to have that same kind of party alignment to move. And he's been signaling this to the party in not so subtle terms, that he basically wants them to get in line. And people seem to be doing it. The new House Speaker and other lawmakers have been echoing his message: no tax increases, targeted cuts, and a push to make Maryland more business friendly. But make no mistake, this approach will have some tension. Faster development, fewer roadblocks, and executive power can clash with communities that want more process, more regulation, and more say. So when you go to vote in November, just remember, you're not just choosing a person, you're choosing a governing style. Anyway, let me know if that was helpful. Hit the follow button and share, and tune in next week.